All right, so this is a movie that I'd never seen before and was given to for free, and I was expecting absolutely nothing from it. As a matter of fact, this is only the full screen version, and I was totally ready to watch this thing and give it a shot and basically give it away right after. But I figured it couldn't be that painful of a watch at its worst, right? Like it didn't seem like a movie that I would just be wasting my time on. Just didn't seem like anything that I would enjoy. And I actually was a little bit blown away, and I think the reason why was because I went into it with such low expectations. It's a pretty fun movie, albeit it's probably a little long. I mean, it could have been cut down to an hour and 45 minutes probably. But it really impressed me. Not gonna lie. The whole opening sequence, the one that they do in black and white, really gives the movie this like alternate universe touch when it comes to the Frankenstein story and how Dracula comes in and basically like you have a whole multi-universe thing going on, and that whole battle sequence at the beginning. Now, of course, the film is without a doubt a pure CGI fest. There is no practical effects in this film, and the CGI is not that good. It's very noticeable. It's very obvious, and it's very front forward and very like in your face, front of the screen style. But I mean, for a popcorn movie, it really ticks off all the boxes. I'm not gonna lie. The actors and actresses are great in it. Kate Beckinsale is great as always. I mean, if you like Underworld, there's not really any reason why you shouldn't at least have a good time with this. At least. It does drag, like I said. The I think it clocks in at about 2 hours and 12 minutes. So, like I said, could have taken some off of that, but it's really it's really it's good for what it's supposed to be. Like it doesn't bore you for the vast majority of it. There's a lot of action set pieces. There's a lot of narrative stuff going on, and it's always visually appealing, even though it is a CGI fest, and the CGI isn't visually appealing. But what's going on and like the whole plot and the whole kind of crazy spectacle of it all is entertaining. I like this one scene closer to the beginning where Van Helsing is basically being introduced to a bunch of new weapons and like gadgets and stuff like that. Completely reminiscent of James Bond. It's basically James Bond Universal Monster style. It's really funny. It was so obvious for what they were going for and like mimicking Q, the way he displays all the gadgets to Bond in pretty much every movie. Totally reminded me of that. And I just love all the characters that they bring in here. You've got the werewolf or the Wolfman. You've got Mr. Hyde or Dr. Jekyll, whatever you want to call him. Gets killed off pretty fast, but he's in there. And they really put a decent enough story to blend all these characters and creatures together. You got Dracula's brides in here. All of them are very good looking, obviously, and yeah, like I said, there's not a lot of complaints when it comes to this movie. Like I said, if you're an Underworld fan, the Underworld films are better. But like I said, it's not a disappointing watch by any means. So this is my quick review of Van Helsing. I do recommend this surprisingly, even to myself. And like I said, I also like how Van Helsing, I forgot to mention, he uses these weird ass like electrical saws or whatever you want to call them. They actually spin on his hands, and they just look futuristic. It's kind of weird in the whole universe that this film takes place in, but at the same time, it's cool, and and the fight sequences, all of them, I'd say are pretty decent to really good for the type of movie it is again. So, like I said, yeah, I give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't seen it, at least check it out streaming somewhere. I mean, there's a lot worse you can do than Van Helsing, and Kate Beckinsale is reason enough to go give this at least one view. So that's my take on it. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like to listen to my voice or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more. Check out what's on the channel. Subscribe if you're interested, and I will chat later. Until then, take care and cheers.